Ever wondered why tennis tournaments are often called opens? This seemingly simple term holds a rich history that helped shape the sport as we know it today. Once upon a time, tennis was a divided world. The sport was split into amateur and professional athletes, with the former considered more respectable, despite the latter often being more skilled and popular. This divide was not unique to tennis, as many sports, including the Olympics, held a similar distinction. In tennis, this divide persisted for over a century, until the mid-20th century, when the sporting world began to question its relevance. The reason? Many so-called amateurs were not amateurs at all. They were Shamateurs, athletes paid under the table by federations and national associations to play in the biggest tournaments. Meanwhile, some of the most popular tennis players, like Rod Laver and Pancho Gonzalez, chose to turn professional, sacrificing their amateur status for a chance at greater financial success. This move, while lucrative for the athletes, threatened the prestige of the biggest tournaments, which were left without some of the best players in the sport. The International Lawn Tennis Federation, now known as the International Tennis Federation, grappled with this issue throughout the early to mid-1960s. It wasn't until August 1967 when British tennis officials allowed professionals to play exhibition matches at the traditionally amateur-only Wimbledon that change began to take shape. This exhibition event, known as the Wimbledon Pro, was a resounding success. It drew tens of thousands of spectators and showcased the potential of a tennis world that welcomed professionals. Inspired by this success, the British Lawn Tennis Federation voted to integrate amateurs and professionals for Wimbledon. The International Lawn Tennis Federation followed suit in March 1968, marking the start of the open era of tennis. From then on, all 4 Grand Slam tournaments in the US, France, Australia, and England became open tournaments, welcoming both amateur and professional players. While the distinction between amateurs and professionals didn't disappear overnight, the introduction of the registered player status allowed amateurs to accept prize money, further blurring the lines. And so the term open in tennis was born, marking a pivotal moment in the sport's history. It symbolizes a time when tennis became more inclusive, welcoming all players, amateur or professional, to compete on the world stage. This decision not only helped to democratize the sport, but also to elevate its global standing, attracting more players and fans from all corners of the world. In conclusion, tennis tournaments are called opens because they are open to all, a testament to the sport's evolution and its commitment to inclusivity and fair play. It's a simple term, but one that carries a significant weight in the world of tennis.